What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the Saucony or Saucony. It all depends on where you're from and how you pronounce it. This is the Grid Jazz 9 collaboration with J-Tips. These are called the I Love You, But I'm Busy collaboration. Before I get into the kicks, go over the sneakers and the materials and all that good stuff, everything about them. If you're new to my channel and this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, you get notified. Head to the channel, you can see what I uploaded. If you are on social media, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever we call it, and you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. Just motivate me to keep wanting to record videos and share with you guys. So now that the intro is all out the way for all my first timers, let's dive into the review. So like I mentioned, this is the latest collaboration with J-Tips. He's been dropping a ton of crazy eye-catching colorways with Saucony, man. He's been doing his thing. He's been adding a lot of life back into the brand. You haven't seen like a lot of people in sneakers like talking about Saucony or Saucony in a long time, but you know, his collaborations, the color combinations and patterns he's been putting on shoes, he's really been doing this thing, man, and I like to continue to support him. So like I mentioned, this is the Grid Jazz 9 silhouette. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the different materials used on the shoe. Then I'll go over quality control towards the end of the video. I'm gonna take them off of here, lace them up, put them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. So just stick around and I got you guys pretty much covered. All right, so jumping into the materials, you got a ton of different materials on here. I guess kind of looking at the midsole, you have like this nice foamy type midsole of that Grid Jazz 9 silhouette. So it's a nice cushion type midsole on here. And I'll talk about sizing and comfort like I mentioned towards the end of the video. But up here you have like the gray part, you have like a nice grain of leather. And then you have like a nice rough kind of long hairy suede. And then this just feels just like kind of like they just painted this on maybe. Kind of almost infused on here. And then you got mesh. So you got all kind of materials, man. Suede, leather, mesh. You got a little hints of 3M right here. Then you got some more mesh coming up to the tongue. So that's his, you know, J-Tips. That's what his brand, his logo. He has that, or he usually put like the little flower. So it's part of his brand and logo and marketing on here. You do get an extra set of laces, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Got the little suede same kind of rough feeling suede on the tongue and on a little lace holder here. So that's kind of it for the toe and that look. Coming to the side, you have more of that same kind of mesh you had on the toe, but it's just an orange colorway. You have the Saucony or Saucony logo and branding right here, and this has like a suede feel to it also. The pink has that same leather type feel that the gray is on here that you saw in the toe. So you have more leather, and then you got more suede coming on here, and it feels like a nice grain of suede, at least to the touch. It feels like a nice grain. Coming to the back, more of that kind of grayish, silverish feel look that you saw up in the front. And then you have more of that yellow mesh, and you have the "but I'm busy" written here. And like I showed you guys earlier, I love you, but I'm busy. So the whole theme behind this whole thing is like, you know, hey, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm focused on everything I'm doing. Yes, I love you. I love you, but you know, let me get to work. Let me stay grinding right now. I love you, but I'm busy right now. So that's kind of the message that J-Tips is doing with this one. Like all of his drops so far, been having like little small messages behind all of them. So coming back to here, you have more of that kind of reflective, and then you have the grid for that back here for that technology in the heel area here. Coming in the inside of the shoe, same thing, more of that pink leather it's a decent grain of leather. I guess it feels okay. On the inside, same blue suede here. Yeah, it's overall, the materials are nice. Like I said, you get a nice combination of different materials used on here. This seems like this is just painted on right here. Maybe like if you were to rub and scratch this off, this might just have the suede up underneath. This just feel like this is painted on. It doesn't feel like anything on here. Like this part feels paint on here. And this is just leather, kind of that same leather that you have on the toe area. Coming in the inside, you have the globe in the inside, pink insole. Then you have that made by J Tips on the insole. It's written on both of them also. Coming into this insole, it has coming soon on the insole. It's stuffed in the paper, but when I tried them on and all that, I saw it says coming soon written on this insole. So you got two different insoles. Flipping this over, coming to the outsole. This is that the Grid Jazz outsole. Show you guys what this look like really quick. Traction pattern. Got the little heel shanks for that arch support on here. Some of the absorption, some more cushioning technology in the heel area of this particular silhouette. So this is the outsole of this particular silhouette. And I think far as your materials go, I think I captured majority of it. You guys seen all the different materials on here. I think I showed you guys a good look at everything. Quality control. All right, so the quality control on these are horrible. The last couple J-Tips and Saucony or Saucony collabs, the QC has been questionable, but on these, the QC is horrible to me. I have like a lot of imperfections. You can see like the threads are loose. Like you have this just one lonely thread standing out here, but it's not here. Ton of loose threads all over the shoe. And I had spent like, even on this one, like it's really bad on this one. I feel like a lot of this stuff shouldn't have passed QC. When I first got the shoe, I had to spend, I want to say like maybe 20 minutes scrubbing and rubbing glue all on this. So when I took these right out the box, I actually like took a picture and posted it on Twitter and Instagram and stuff and tagged J Tips on it. I had a huge glue stains all on this. And I was to the point where like, yeah, I'm gonna just see if I could sell these, get rid of them, return them or something. Cause of like, how the hell I get glue out of this mesh? But one of my followers, they replied and they're like, man, just get an eraser. So I sat and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, and lo and behold, I learned something, that the eraser took the glue out of the mesh and it didn't even leave any kind of imperfections, no marks or anything. So like I had like a lot of glue on this part, which is crazy because nothing is glued together up here. So I don't know why I had glue on the toe, but I had a lot of glue. I don't know. I just think overall, like the QC is horrible on these, man. The stitching, the stitching just seemed like, you know, it's not a good job. And I get, you know, J Tips wanted to use the different technologies and all these different materials and stuff, but it just doesn't seem like Saucony has a good QC program. I guess to let some of that stuff pass. Like even this, like this is peeling in the back. This just looks kind of sloppy and almost like, you know, almost like a B grade or a replica or a knockoff almost. It just doesn't seem like the QC is good on these, and I'm a little disappointed because usually with collaborations, you usually get really good quality control, but with these, man, it's bad to me. Even right here, you know, this look like this is peeling and glue. I don't know. I'm just not impressed with the QC. All this just look like it's not symmetrical. It's not, you know, look like they just cut this with some dull scissors or something. I don't know. QC is not the best. I will say that. So shoes are meant to be worn. I'm gonna rock them. It's the imperfections, I just won't worry about them. Just a little disappointed. Coming in the box, you do get a special box just like the other ones. Got J Tips Saucony on there. Made by J Tips Saucony. come to the front. Here is the box label, the color code. You can scan this with a camera and it just take you to the website. I believe it would have taken you to the actual shoe, because when I scanned it, it brought me to like a page not found. So I'm assuming that, you know, if these were in stock, you could have scanned it and it would have brought you to the shoe. But I guess just because of the shoe is sold out, it wasn't on the Saucony website. Coming soon here, some more information on the back. Coming to the bottom has the message, I love you, but I'm busy, to go with the collaboration. Open this up, give you guys some of the goodies. So you do get a little card and a message from J-Tips. Pause the video, read this if you want. The other side, just kind of a card. You get some extra laces. I'll probably keep the black in. I like the way that black looks with this. For some reason, it looks good. I don't know what it is about the black laces. But if you don't, you can put the white in. You also get a little keychain that came hanging on the shoe. And there's a sticker somewhere in here. You had a little S sticker also. Oh, here it is. So you got a little sticker also. So you get some goodies. Other than that, no special tissue, regular tissue. But you do get a special box. You get some goodies that came with the shoe. So this is the kicks. Show you guys one more time. Before I take them off here, leave me a comment. I usually reply to you guys. But let's see what they look like on feet. We'll go over sizing and comfort. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. Here's a quick on feet look at the J-Tips and Saucony collab. Just want to show you what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we could just kind of jump into sizing. That's usually the most asked questions. To me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and I like a snug and exact fit on my kicks. If you like that same fit as me, when I say snug, I'm talking about like a sock. Fit me like a glove, an exact fit, not tight. Tight is toes balled up and you're in pain. If you like that fit, go true to size. I feel with like a lot of Saucony or Saucony models, they shoes run a little exact and true to size. So I think go true to size and you should be good. Some other brands I can go down a half size and run us, but I always felt with Saucony, for most of their models, I have to go true to size. If you want that snug and exact fit, if you want a little bit of room in the shoes, you might want to consider going up a half size. As far as people with wide feet, I would recommend going up a half size. I think going true to size in these, the shoes may feel a little bit too tight and too exact. So I think you should go up a half size if you have wide feet. It's just my take on it. It's all about how you like your shoes to fit on your feet. Now, when it comes to comfort, because of this huge foam type midsole that they have on here, these are extremely comfortable. It's a really light shoe. You can feel the cushion in here. That was the first thing I felt once I slipped my foot into these. I'm like, man, this is a comfortable shoe. Like, you can really, really feel that cushion absorb the weight when you walk and kind of lean into these. So far as comfort goes, these are extremely comfortable. So I can't wait to rock these and put some miles on them. So that's just my take on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.